Hello, 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 everybody. This is Nick Baskerville with Clean AF Comedy. Man, I am glad to be back. I'm glad to see. Well, I can't really see y'all. I mean, I get that, but y'all can see us, and you can see what we're doing now. First up, here to join me is Dwayne White with D-Dub Comedy. Sir, how are you doing?
Good. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. We're having technical.
We're
I ended
shaking
up
off.
in the bottom of the stack.
We're shaking off, aren't we? We're shaking that off. Shake it off, laugh it off. Next up is Nikki Knowles with Funny Girl Productions. How you doing, Nikki?
I'm great.
Glad we can see your hands. All right, all right. We can see your
I'm
hands.
not nothing.
Last but not least is PT Bratton. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm loving life, man.
PT is mad right now.
Why do we rehearse, Dwayne? Why?
I don't know. Are we doing a show? Are we
Oh,
sure? I mean,
We're
this is where PT fixes what I messed up within 30 seconds of the new season. Season 2. Don't trust Dwayne. That's what season 2.
So as you can see, we've opted to go with a new format, and so some new laughs have already occurred, for at least for us. Hopefully, you're realizing the silliness is still just. It doesn't matter how long that we've been gone, but you know what? So we've been gone for 2 weeks, so there's just so much to catch up on. So tell me, Dwayne, what's new for you after 2 weeks of not doing comedy, or at least not hanging out here with us, right?
Man, I am so excited, Nick. I am just, brother, I got to tell you, I got to say it. Next week, I get to drop my son back off at college.
All right. All right, yes.
So happy. He has been here. He came home for spring break and never went away. I was so excited, and then yeah, we used to say stupid things like, "Oh, I wish he lived closer so he could visit more."
Silly you.
I don't say that anymore, dude. I do not say that stuff. It's insane, man. We're good. There's a little tension. It's good though. It's all good. My wife has me reading like parenting books now so to get used to things.
What?
Yeah. Well, okay. She wants me to read parenting. I don't really. I can't get past the titles, dude. They drive me crazy. They make me mad. Like the other day, she gives me one. It's like, stop yelling and start connecting.
How else are you supposed to communicate?
I don't. Dude, the other one, the anger-free home. Shut up. I don't need. What are you talking? Anger. Anger is what keeps my house going, man. That's it. That's like Monsters Inc., man. It's just that's the energy that we have, man. I don't even understand. I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna write a book, or maybe I don't know. Like I don't even know whether there are books for parents. Like I've been a kid. Write a book for my kids. Let them see my side of the story. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just yeah, like and give them good titles like "Mommy would love you if your room was clean."
amen. That is true.
Right? Or I don't know, like Dad yells because you're still here.
That sounds like a real conversation.
Wow.
Yeah. It may be. I don't know. No, I do think I'm gonna write a book. I want to be honest with parents. I think there's not enough books out there for parents that are real. I think like I don't know. Like I would talk about the tension. For me, sports. PT talks about sports all the time. I would talk about sports because that's where the tension comes in for me.
Oh, wow.
Because like let's say you go to a baseball tournament with your kid. Like I would want him to win because like I want him to feel like success and esteem. Right. But on the other side, I want him to lose because I want to go home. I don't want to be there. I
can see that. I can see that.
I want to be with my parents for real. It's just I don't even understand. I don't know. I just it's like an angel and demon thing, man. The angel's on your shoulder going like, hey, if you lose, it will crush your self-esteem. But then the demons, they're like, yeah, but if he loses, you will crush your Netflix queue. So I work.
And you're going to save a whop of money.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. That is true. But you pay to get in those tournaments, so I don't know how that works. I'm not sure how that plays out. But no, I don't know. I just, I've kind of switched from. It seems like I've switched from marriage tips to parenting tips. So I'll give one parenting tip before I go. Before I leave this night, this goes out to you minivan people. And first of all, I'm sorry. I just want to say that, like, it is the white flag of cars, and I understand that, BT. No, it's cool. But here's the thing: the kids always act up when you can't do anything about it, right? They act up when you're in the car, and they're back there, they're acting a fool, and you just want to choke them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you cannot do that. Don't do that. Can't.
Right,
Because they're out of reach. They're too far back. They're just so far away. Here's the thing. A pastor of mine taught me this, and it's a great trick. To get you past this point for you parents. He said, first of all, you need to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need to pray. Oh, God, help me not kill these kids. Oh, please help me. At least I know that when they leave for college, they'll never come home back. Just. And then 3, he said, look them in the eye, look in that rearview and just smile. And then gently, lovingly tap the brakes. And their throat will go right in your hand. And then you can do your thing. There it is. That's a parenting tip for you for season 2. Have a great time with that. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nikki, you laugh pretty hard at that. It sounds like I'm worried about you. I'm just worried about you. You got a lot of kids there in the home. I'm not sure they're all going to make it.
Listen, for me, that's therapy. So when you lean in, only thing he didn't say was when you tap on the brake and you grab him, you just give him that tight squeeze so you know you did it right when you hear. That's how you know.
Love. That's love.
That is love. That is a love call. So they understand you. Their mind is clear when they, because they don't understand how far. They don't know how far you're gonna go. So if you don't hear it, then you didn't do it right.
I think you just took this further than I was taking it. Maybe.
I'm just saying, not that I've ever done it.
Is there anything you just want to?
CPS workers are on here.
Right.
I hope not. Please.
So hopefully they're not, because the question I have for you is there anything you want to tell us? Anything you want to get off your conscience by chance or something, Nikki?
Okay, so listen. Look deep into my Forrest Whitaker eye.
Like, why is she leaning in? Like, we going?
Because why you loud? Why you loud? Shh. When I was about 13 years old, I wanted to go to the mall like any regular 13-year-old living in the suburban Maryland, Germantown, Maryland, as a matter of fact. And so my mother she had other plans for me. Like, I wanted to go to the mall with my friends. She wanted us all to clean the house. So I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. However, I didn't feel like getting dealt with. I complied and started cleaning the house. So lo and behold, while the rest of us are cleaning the house, I happened to look in my mother's room and she was taking a nap. So that boiled my buttons. So I was like, no, you had me. Yes, Nick.
But she grown folk. Like, grown folk get to do what they want, and that's not how that works.
I mean, in my 13-year-old mind, no, that's not no. If we're all cleaning, like, she had me with some Clorox cleaning baseboards. You know how black mothers are on Saturday? Got the spirituals playing.
We're gonna let boil my buttons go. We're not gonna mention that at all. Like, that's the thing you chose to talk about out of that phrase.
I'm taking notes, and we just address those things later.
Boil my buttons.
So
okay.
What I did now, prayerfully, she is not on here. Hey, Mom, if you are, turn off. I think somebody's at your front door. So she had this pillow at the end of her bed. I was so angry that I'm smelling like Clorox and she's taking a nap. So I stood over her, just like, enraged. I was just like, ah. So I had this thing in my mind. I just put the pillow on her head while she was asleep. Now listen. What? I had lightning speed apparently when I was 13 because no sooner did I hit her with that pillow while she was asleep, I rolled under her bed for fear of my life.
As you should.
She jumped up. It was the funniest thing then. She jumped up and she was like, what? I could hear her like looking around and what? So I guess she thought she was dreaming because she laid back down because my mother does sleep kind of hard. She laid back down. So I'm under the bed feeling so liberated. Like, it's just wonderful. And so I'm scared out of my mind because one, how am I going to get out of this room now?
Right.
And then two, I just felt like empowered. Like I could, I felt like Wonder Woman. I was just like, where's my jet? Let me get out of here, So I had to climb arm over arm out of the room.
Hold on. What do you mean arm over arm? Like,
you don't move your legs, you slide yourself out of there, arm out of arm. And so, I just happened to be telling the story to a friend of mine, and my 15-year-old son heard it. So now every time my mom is in the room, he wants to try to bring it up. And I'm like, no, don't do that. So whatever my son is like, my son's like, so Mom, you got anything to tell Grandma about? And I'm like, I will put a ring around your eye, sir, if you keep talking. So that's why I was like, that's where that choking come from. Because sometimes when you walk by and he open his mouth, you got to remind him. So I'm confessing now because one, I am tired of sliding him 20s to keep his mouth shut because it's cutting into my hair and nail money. And so I just can't carry this weight anymore. And I just want to be rid of this. Now that it's out, I feel better. My kids can't hold anything over me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling there's still stuff there. Just a thought.
Yeah.
No, probably got to give my mom a little later on this evening.
Yeah. I just think there's probably this is probably not just a singular incident. That's just my thought. I don't know.
I don't feel as bad about the skipping incident. I mean,
maybe you deserve to skip it.
Oh wow! Wow!
You've been uncalled for. First of all,
I'm just saying.
She's probably known this whole time.
Skip it.
How quickly they turn on you, Nikki. How quickly.
Oh,
because let me tell you, my kids have done that to me.
Uh-huh.
We lived in an apartment. It was in the ghetto, I can admit, and they wanted to go outside and play. And I was like, of course you can't go outside and play. They're dealing drugs out on the corner. No, you sit in here and we're not going outside. So they were mad at me. I took a shower. I pulled back my covers to get in the bed, and they put 2 fake snakes in my bed.
Oh,
see?
So you reap with yourself. And they were
what goes around comes around.
That's right, dude.
So I feel like I've already been dealt with for them, so I just had to get it off my chest.
I hear you. I mean, I think
that's good. That's legit.
Nikki, I appreciate what you're saying because I think some of the things I'm dealing with my kids is a direct result of the kind of kid I was. Like, when your parents speaks that blessing over you, I pray that you have a kid just like you.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, it's not really a blessing. It feels more like the other word. Kids, let me just say it like this. We're in quarantine. We're still in lockdown here in the Brighton household. So, people are wilding out. They out here acting like Corona still ain't out there. But we are still trying to keep ourselves safe. So, a lot of time in the house, a lot of screen time. And Vita read somewhere that a lot of screen time is actually bad for your eyes. She read that somewhere.
Was it like on her laptop? Where was she reading on? Like,
come on, Dwayne. It was on her Kindle.
Dude, I think that's a fair question.
She was on the Kindle and she turned around and showed me. Yeah, it says right here on my screen. The screen time.
Screen time is bad. Hey.
So she being the good parent that she is, she's trying to limit the amount of screen time that the kids have. But that the problem with that means it means more time with us. I think we talked about this in season one. I mean, but now like board games have come out from under the bed and out of the closet. Games that I didn't even know we owned, like matching games from Disney. Like Disney is like kid stuff. Like we got Family Feud, Disney. Like
oh wow,
I didn't know we had that. Apples to Apples. I don't even know what Apples to Apples is. So maybe y'all can help me out.
Apples to Apples is kind of like the kids' version of Cards Against Humanity.
No, I have to play that.
Don't play it, dude. Do not, PT. It will not end well, bro. I'm just saying.
Don't play Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples. Which one?
I think you're okay with Apples to Apples.
Oh, okay.
I would not go the other route if I was you. You will not be the same afterwards. I promise. You will be a changed man and not for the better.
Good advice there. Good advice. I mean, but we're playing. I mean, we're playing games that I first of all, I don't know where they came from. Second of all, I don't even know how to play them. Like Yahtzee. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even understand. I know at some point in the game you're supposed to yell Yahtzee. That's all I know.
Yahtzee.
That's all and there's a lot of shaking of the dice, but my mama taught me not to shoot dice, so I don't understand how this one mama can Come on, 7.
7 come 11. Let's go.
Daddy need a new pair of shoes. No, I knew Yahtzee was out of bounds though when my youngest is asking his mother to blow on his dice before he roll them. I'm like, look,
dude,
come
on.
Something.
Come on. I hate Yahtzee, man. I hate it.
Talk about it.
Brother, it's the loudest game ever. You know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you mean loud?
The cup, man.
Well, I've never played. I've only heard. I've heard a little.
I've heard a cup.
Oh. We didn't play board games when I grew up, so.
It's so loud.
What kind of games do you play?
Slam it.
Are you talking about your kids? Hold on, I got two things. Now, kids are slamming stuff. That's how kids get slammed. You don't slam stuff on my table. You don't slam stuff on a black woman's table. You don't do that. You don't because if you slam your hand on the table, somebody in the house gonna say you don't pay no bills around here. But you don't slam doors. You don't slam tables.
How dare you slam the table?
You're gonna get hurt.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No, so another game. So frustration. I thought it was the math in Yahtzee. It's not the math. It's the how long it takes for you to get Yahtzee and how complicated it is. You know another complicated game? Phase 10. Have you ever heard of it?
I hate that game so much.
Man, listen.
Can't stand Phase 10. I don't know why they have to be 10 phases. Why can't they just be 2 or 3 phases? 10 phases, that's a long time. It takes a long time to get all 10 phases. This is crazy. Crazy. I hate games that take a long time. I hate them. I'm sorry.
Well, the quarantine will probably take.
I really, really, really hate long games. Like if we can play a quick game and I can get back to what I was doing, that'd be great.
Breathe.
But I hate speaking of long games, the longest game in the history of games, y'all know, Monopoly.
Yes.
Talk about it.
I refuse.
Monopoly will start a family feud.
See, like the game or like an actual?
No, actual feud.
Okay.
That's how we play.
Monopoly is rough, man. Karen just said that she loves Phase 10.
Phase 10?
And she do.
That's because Karen's sick.
Phase 10. Yeah, right?
She must be. No, nobody likes Phase 10. What are you talking about?
They love it.
Know what it was. So I'm like, hey, somebody said they like. Cindy said she loved Monopoly. Oh my gosh, it takes forever, and it's unrealistic. People say, oh, it teaches you how to manage money. Who manages their money like that? Like every time you stop the car, you buy property. That doesn't work. No one does that. Hey, I like this neighborhood. I'm gonna buy that house.
I know a guy that does. Well, I mean, I don't know him, but you know him.
You know. And what does he do? What did he do? Once he gets 4 houses, he kicks those people out and builds a hotel. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure that's gentrification. I think gentrification is that should be the name of the game. Like if they changed it, it was.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't want to point out the obvious. I didn't. I'm just.
I hate that game. It never ends well. You never see a game of Monopoly like, oh man, you got me. It was a good game though. You never see that. It always ends with a board flip. Somebody's mad. Maybe a divorce. It ends in a really weird way.
People's pockets for the stolen money. Come on now.
Exactly.
It's horrible.
Exactly.
I won't play it.
Stolen money, nigga. What is going on in your family? I don't understand.
Listen.
It's fake money. Why are we stealing? Why are we hiding money? Like
it's all about the win.
How you is the only game that you can pause and pick it up the next day. The only one where you can.
I don't know. I don't have very much patience, PT. I will stop a game of Hearts halfway through because I get so frustrated. I'm like, we're done. We'll pick it up tomorrow. I don't care. Like, and it's that's a 20-minute game. I lose my mind, bro. I can't do it.
Character, the devil is a liar. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. It breaks up families. It breaks up homes.
Family, it breaks up tables.
Husband against wife. It's terrible. It's pandemonium. It's bedlam. It's chaos.
So, PT, I take it you lost.
I actually won, but then nobody wanted to talk to me for the next couple of days. So I'm like, you know what? It's good and bad.
That's my point.
It's good and bad because sometimes I like the quiet, but then when wife doesn't talk to me, that means she don't ask me what I want to eat. So when everybody else eating and I smell food, and then I'm like, "Where's my plate?" and she's like,
"What plate?"
She's like, "Hey, make it yourself, big baller, shot caller." So anyway, I just realized that this is why my dad used to say some stuff that he used to say. I understand now why he used to say, "Dad, I forgive you. Thank you for your loving kindness that you showed toward me." When you told me that, look, I'm not your friend, I'm your father. He told me that to save me from getting choked. That's what it was. I know now. It was I don't. Candy was rough in the house. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. What was y'all doing over in
Candyland? Everybody wins in Candyland. Like you can't even lose in Candyland.
Apparently Nikki's family can find a way. I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on.
Ain't no shame in my game.
You just win a little slower. That's it.
Look, I don't mean to talk about anybody, but I have concerns about what it is. Whether that we're going to need a GoFundMe account. That's basically what it is. Like we're going to have to start charging the mission so that we can get people out of jail from all this talking you guys are doing. Like when the people investigate and they play back this video, I'm gonna talk about something else that I think is important that we talk about, something that'll keep you out of jail. But it's a fact. It's a fact of life, and I think it's important for you all, the viewers out there, to know this. Here it is. Sprinkles on donuts is worthless.
Whoa.
No, Nick, sprinkles on anything is worthless.
You're right. No matter where you put it, they bring no value to anything. There is no value. Look, and I didn't. Let me explain to you how I came to this revelation. I knew.
Hold on, why does Dwayne have sprinkles in his basement? I'm just trying to figure out.
This is what I was trying to prevent. As a friend, as my brother from another mother, I want to make sure that you're doing all right. I feel like I gotta let me give you this tale of what happened.
Drop some knowledge on us, Nick. Let me know why you're wrong.
Why you're wrong. That sounds like something my wife
that's going to come out in this story. That's not how I wrote the story, so it's not going to. So something that most people don't. I mean, you guys know that I'm in the fire department. I've been in the fire department like 20 years total. And something that I don't think people know about folks in the fire department is we love donuts more than cops do. We really do. Actually, we don't stop at donuts. We love donuts. We love cakes. We love donut cakes. We love all the pastries. All pastries matter when it comes to the fire.
Don't start no trouble now. We just came back. Don't start no trouble.
I just want to make sure that everyone knows we treat all pastries equally. But donuts are, you know, we really love donuts, you know. So I'm in the fire department, but I work in an office job at the training academy. So I'm sitting in my office, I'm working on the computer, and then up pops an email, bing, donuts are in the main office. Now I hurry up and beat feet there, not because I'm greedy,
Okay.
because I'm a hero. I need to go protect all of my coworkers from this evil, sinister thing called calories. You guys may have heard of them. And they are hiding in donuts. And so I'm there for them. That's what this is about. How am I taking care of my coworkers? Right? So I go through the office door. I go, and now on the way there, I'm like, I wonder what they got. Do they got Dunkin' Donuts? Do they got the Krispy Kreme, maybe? So I get there, yes. I walk through the door, I look at the counter. It says Duck Donuts.
Oh, that's
brother.
There.
What?
Oh, yes, sir.
Hold on. What does a duck have to do with donuts? Like, what? They don't. And
I don't know, but it's good. I don't know what correlation that is, but they are some good donuts.
And please don't tell me like this is an offshoot from Duck Dynasty. Like they've started a whole new business, right? Like I'm gonna open up the top and it's gonna be camouflage donuts, and I may or may not see what I'm looking for in it. Like I don't, but I open up the top.
Camouflage donut.
Oh my God, these donuts here. So if you don't, if you're watching and you don't know anything about Duck Donuts is just another. It's a donut company. Pretty common on the East Coast, spreads out to the West Coast a little bit. You can custom make your donuts.
Amen.
Yes.
Yes.
Won't he do it?
Praise God. Yes.
Won't he do it?
So this is how it works. So you get a regular vanilla cake donut, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can put whatever coating you want. So it can be chocolate or vanilla icing or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now you get another layer of stuff. Now, you could get sprinkles. I mean, like, right? And I believe it. Sprinkles are just distraction from real flavor. Let's be honest, all right? But you can do it right. You could get Oreo cookie crumbles.
Now you're talking.
You can get cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can get my personal favorite. My personal favorite. You can put bacon on it. Yes.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You have
yes.
You
Preach, Nick.
Talk slow.
Okay, that's better than sprinkles.
Bacon. Yes. And then it doesn't stop there, because now you can put another layer of goodness on there, right? So you wind up with all these different favorite combinations, right? You wind up with like this Oreo cookie crumble sort of donut.
Yeah.
You wind up with a shortcake donut. You wind up with my personal favorite. Maple bacon. And you add that to the pancake donut with it as well.
What?
Hold on. Pancake? They got a pancake donut?
You can get a whole meal off of 2 donuts. And that's about the price of what they cost at Duck Donuts. But and so I was there and I was protecting the folks. So I had 2 while people were looking. I had 2 while they were looking. We won't get into how many I may or may not have eaten after that.
He said while they were looking.
While they were there.
Well, you know, it's hard work being the hero, but that's what I'm here for. And besides, I take extra precautions, right? I work out. I take leaps of faith. I jump to conclusions. I'm even running off at the mouth, and so I'm burning up all.
I don't think you and I have the same definition of working out, but I like it.
Right?
That's good, man.
What?
Not quite the same.
After that experience, I had the epiphany of understanding why people put sprinkles on donuts. Okay. People who put sprinkles on donuts don't know how to use seasoning. That's what it is. They don't use good seasoning. And I'm just saying, there's better seasonings to put on there than sprinkles. That's what I want you to know. Season your food properly. That's what I want to say to you. Make sure you season your food properly for the most enjoyment. That's what I'm doing.
I want so much.
I don't know why you're so man, that's a lot of anti-sprinkle talk. I got sprinkles everywhere. I got rainbow sprinkles. These are Easter sprinkles. I got More Easter. I got white sparkling sugar, which is also my rap name. I got all kinds of stuff down here. I don't know.
Oh my god!
So there we have it. Nick hates sprinkles.
Oh my god!
And everybody, it's been so good to be back and to see you guys again. And hopefully we'll see everybody. I mean, hopefully everybody will still be here for next Friday. So we can have some more fun and tell jokes. No fuss, no fuss. It's been clean AF comedy. Thanks for hanging out, even if you like sprinkles. Oh,
right. I can't believe it. I can't.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, these have no flavor.